Welcome back everyone to ESA Winter 2021. We are raising money for the Alzheimer Fonden. If you are interested in donating to this cause, links can be found to donate under the stream. We would also like to thank Koei Tecmo Europe and Neo2 The Complete Edition, Twitch, and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now it is time for OneCoolManXOF running Metal Gear Solid 5. Go ahead and take it away.
What's going on, everybody? Like you said, I am OneCoolManXOF, and today we are running Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. It will be all missions, which is full game plus, meaning we can use new game weapons, new game plus weapons, and it will be stealth no kill. But you'll see quite a few kills actually, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. But co-commentating for me will be Joseph Joestar, if he wants to introduce himself.
Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Joestar 316. I previously ran this category for ESA last year, while Coolman was on co-commentary back then, so we're kind of trading pilot seats, if you would, and the run has evolved a lot since then, but it's going to be a really interesting experience for you all. So, Coolman, if you're ready to go.
Yep, I'm ready to go. Also, quick note that everything's going to be on normal difficulty, but yeah. So, I think that's it, right? We got everything covered? So we'll do the countdown from 5, and, let me also say this one real quick. This is going to either be really, really good or really, really bad. So, fingers crossed for really, really good. But countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, man, you'll do fine.
I ain't worried. It's either gonna. The game's already decided since we hit. We started the mission. It's either gonna be a really, really bad one or a really, really good one. This game doesn't pull no punches, and there is no in betweens. So right off the bat, we're gonna have to focus on doing a very linear line right here and not get caught by either the light. And we did it, or the guy outside the entrance to Camp Omega. So we're just going to take a little detour. Instead of going through the gate, I'm going to go ahead and call the helicopter, or Morpho, to the LZ that we need him. And we're actually going to do the non-cannon route and go after Paz before Chico. Because why? Because it's faster. That's why. But, I mean, but yeah, like I was saying earlier, this game can be really, really brutal. So we have to make sure that our movement, like even right now, every bit of our movement, and that's unfortunate. But so that's gonna cause a restart. Our movement has to be very, very on point. As you can see right there, I missed the shot, and because I missed the shot, they heard the shot and immediately was spotted by the guy in the White Tower. So we once again have to pull this linear line off of you. And the guy is going to be a butt. Here we go. Train wreck inbound, guys. All right, just start the timer all over again. How about that?
No, I mean, it's, the game has some interesting elements of, what I kind of refer to as like Fox Engine RNG. The guards are moving throughout the map, so he's skipping these cutscenes for a reason more than just trying to be quick, but these guards are on a patrol as soon as you load into the level, and so part of being quick is to take advantage of their placement, and even things that he's doing here, such as aiming the camera away at certain points, which is meant to influence guards' behavior. And the game normally tells you to go for Chico, who is on the eastern side of Omega Base, but the middle of the base is wide open when you go for Paz first, which is why it's currently routed this way. Although I'll admit that it does make it a lot tougher to do, just given the complexities of going this way first. While at the same time, he's just doing some prep work of getting Morpho an early head start, taking up this spotlight, along with 4 other guards. One which he'll trank. Sometimes you can hold them up instead. It just kind of depends on, confidence in the shooting. And for those that have played this game, the iron sights with some of the weapons, and I don't know, maybe Coolman sees differently, but some of the iron sights are decent, and some other ones are not the greatest. But the weapon sway is really the biggest challenge of all. But more on that later. So what he's doing here is he's gonna misdirect these four group of these four guards here. One is gonna, you know, he's gonna shoot at the corner where one is gonna not really hear it, but the other three will. He's gonna trick one furthest away, which is gonna get the other three to focus on him being, you know, knocked out. Just allowing for quick holdups. Next, he's gonna use a flare grenade, which, for whatever reason, they focus all their attention on the flare, and they don't even see you. So forget stealth camo technology. I mean, you got flare grenades. That's all you really need. Next, what he's going to do here is he's going to do what we call the Weightless Glitch, which, if you reload your handgun while you sprint into an open door at the same time, puts you into a weightless state, which allows you to sprint at full speed while carrying someone on your back, which is not normally what the game allows you to do. And because of that, they never programmed in a loading animation for when you drop off prisoners, so that's why pause just kind of magically disappeared. Oh man, that AA turret does not like Morpho.
Yeah, we might be in trouble. I think this game is in one of its moods today.
Alright, man, I got faith.
Me too, but look at this. Look at this. How many times have you seen this guy here?
You know, I may have had him show up there once before, but again, this just goes back to what I said earlier about, like, you know, the game's random elements. Oh, that is unfortunate.
I don't know. And so here's the problem. The reason that I restart all the way back to the beginning of the mission, and this is unfortunate because the checkpoints are really, really, really brutal in this game. So, along with the enemy AIs are really brutal. But the reason that I do this is because it's just faster to redo the whole mission than to actually call Morpho back out, because he just takes so long to get there. And the game is being completely random right now. And I mean completely. I have never seen this. I've never seen any of this.
I'm keeping a running tally of never happened before, and so far I'm at like 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, I don't know. You're prepared for the event, and here's your event. Big day. Everything falls apart. But I'm going to try my best.
Just stay positive, dude. It's, you know, it's
a rough game, man.
It really is, you know, because, again, some people may look at, you know, games like this and may overlook it for being that, yeah, it's a demo to, you know, what is leading into Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. But it does have some elements that do cross over in terms of the speedruns. One which we'll cover later when we get to one of the other side ops. But when it comes to the stealth no kills category, and this game, I started running this category last year. Up to that point, any percent was really the, I guess, competitive category at the time, which I was looking for a new game to run at the time and decided to, you know, mess with the idea of putting together a stealth no kills run, which was a whopping 45 minutes. And then Coolman kind of
look at that.
You out of a
oh, wow. It's going to be a good day today on Ground Zeroes. So I guess this game is just out to get me. Okay, let's do it.
Wow,
I'm ready.
That was a clutch save on that headshot there. I was nervous for you. All right, so anyways,
dude, it is trying. You see it. You've had these days, man. It is amazing how hard this game is trying right now. Now, did you see anything wrong with that grenade throw?
Nah.
They're going wild today, guys. It should be you're all in for a good run here. For sure.
Oh yeah, so one thing I didn't mention before about using this tank is this is part of what makes going from Paz to Chico in the routing efficient, where as Morpho is flying away, you're using this tank to make your way over here, and of course, yeah, the guy blew up next to the barrel, but trust me, he's dead, but it's not really our fault. The barrel just went off by itself, but these are the things that you'll see quite a bit where you're getting away with murder, but the game's scorecard will not see it that way. So, finally made it to Chico.
Yeah,
so let's
finally,
get-
the key word.
Yeah, hey man, I know how hard the category is. So I'm trying to. You know,
And just to
trying
let everybody know, this is the hardest mission out of the whole run. Just know that. It just so happens the second hardest is coming up next. So, fingers crossed
you
on
can
that.
just get it out of the way. I mean, it kind of works out for the, for the better. Even though, yes, it can be stressful. But he did the weightless glitch a second time, and as you can see, because they never programmed an animation for loading prisoners, because normally when you load someone into the helicopter, you'll see them you'll either see Snake kind of like drop them off and hop out, or drop them off and then stay in. But because they never programmed it in, they're just like instantly like teleported. But hey, man,
I can't get over this. I can't get over this. The patterns that I'm getting on this first mission is just really beautiful.
Let's see, I'm gonna guess
Sub 4 minute, dude.
Wow, that was even better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna say maybe like 4 flat.
Yeah, a sub 4 minute is really impressive in this game.
And see, look, no
Because-
kills.
Yeah, no kills. Even though we blew the guy up with the barrel. Have we even touched on that? Like, have we even talked about that? Because that's actually a good segue
Yeah, I was
into...
just saying that it was like killing them without really killing them. I mean, the barrel just blew itself up.
Yep.
But anyways, I guess if there's time for donations, he's just gonna be skipping through a lot of cutscenes and text crawl.
That's amazing. No, I'm on the edge of my seat watching this one. What we have here then is I'll just take a few seconds to actually talk a little bit about the cause, where the donations are actually going through for ESA Winter 21. We are raising money for Alzheimer Fonden, the Swedish national fundraising organization. They focus on Alzheimer's disease and other dementia-related diseases. If you guys want to be donating, every dollar counts. Absolutely, do send your donations through. If you want us to read something out on stream for the runner, for anybody, go for it. Absolutely. Alzheimer Fondens' aim and purpose is to increase fundraising to the benefit of scientific research in order to find a cure for Alzheimer's disease. Thank you so much for giving me a second to talk about that. I'm going to bring it back to you guys.
Now, thank you. It's a great cause to donate for. So
Absolutely.
this is the first of, I think it's 4 side-op missions. What we did was the main story, entitled Ground Zeroes. But let's take it away, cool man.
Yeah, man, you go ahead. It's going to be a
Okay.
very short run, so I'll let
Okay.
you have at this. Talking while doing this is a bit rough.
All right, I hear you on that one. So, the side op missions are just extra missions that are not really canon to the story. But anyway, so you'll notice that he picked up the sniper rifle, which is only made available to you if you completed the mission beforehand with a high grade rating. If you get an S ranking, you just unlock all the weapons at once. So anyways, what he's gonna do here, he's gonna hug the right wall, stay on this ledge, so a guard below doesn't see him. And then he's gonna throw the smoke on the ground to cover his shots where they will not see him firing, but they'll hear the shots. Next, he's gonna, guess what, use that barrel to his advantage again, and then he's gonna fire around at that guard, not to kill him, but enough to stun him so he will not get spotted, which is enough time for him to dive to this
Yes.
checkpoint.
And yeah, baby.
And that's 2. Now, you might be wondering, wait a minute, what in the world just happened? You just killed them. Yeah, this run's invalidated. I saw you do it. Well, let's ask the scorecard, because the scorecard will never lie, all right? So I'm thinking, cool man, you didn't kill him.
I was expecting to
Look
see a
at
kill
that!
because you. I was expecting to see a kill because you said that and how the first mission went. I mean, we're just getting like seriously, like we're not lying. I know you hear this all the time during these events, but we have never seen anything like that first mission. It is insane. The curveballs that is being thrown at me right now. So, but
I
this
guess
one that we're.
Oh, I'm sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was gonna say, like, as to like what happened is, so what he did was he used the sniper rifle to injure both Glauz and Politz, which puts him in a down but not out state. If you leave him like that and bleed out, it will count as a kill against you, but by loading the checkpoint after doing both shots, it moves the mission forward to where they just mysteriously died. It wasn't our fault. But it's a quick way to kind of phase them out of the mission, count as eliminating them without really killing them. But this is the next mission, which is Intel or I'm sorry, which is the rescue mission for a special VIP guest, which I'm not gonna say who it is yet. I'll kind of leave that up for suspense.
I don't know who it is. Who is
I
it?
don't know.
You know? You know some intel I don't?
I don't know, man. I mean, there's some intel, and then there's some fake intel, which is the mission after this. So I may have gotten the fake intel, and oh man, I saw what you did there. Hey man, there might be some people watching that don't approve, such as blowing up the Moai statue head, which you know I always like don't blow them up, but anyways, it's just a you know, a rivalry thing between us. Like, I don't shoot the Moai statue heads, and he does. But anyway, so what he's doing here is he's just taking out these guards as soon as they appear. Morpho's flight speed will be influenced by the amount of guards on your screen, meaning the earlier you take them out, the faster Morpho will advance to the next area. And for those that have played this mission in particular, this is probably one of the hardest ones to, you know, aim with.
We're
your
gonna blow that
weapons.
guy up in the tower as well, and you know how it is. Doesn't count.
I don't know. I mean, the
Fall
tower could have been
damage.
faulty, you know? I mean, it was a weak structure.
Loose screws in that tower.
Yeah. So, again, he's just going to take these guys out way at a time. And in this particular area, this is one of which, you know, you're unable to advance unless if you take out the enemies on your screen. And as you can see, since he did, like, the next guards come in soon after. Although the mission is kind of tied as a, I guess,
Got him.
railgun, like, auto-scroller. Oh, wow, really nice, dude. Wow, there you go, shooting the Moai statue head again.
Who is this? Who is this guy?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you gotta shoot him to find out.
Can't tell. I'll shoot him around. We'll shoot him here in a sec. See if he makes a sound that we can recognize.
I don't know, he sort of looks familiar, but... Anyways, back to the action. So, we're trying to provide cover fire for our mystery guest. And as you guessed it, hey look, there's a conveniently placed barrel. And they totally weren't killed by us. Also, I gotta say, I approve of the song being played in the background here. It's the one that I think both of us love to play here, which is the Zone of Enders soundtrack.
Yeah, it's the
which,
best.
Again, I feel like I've heard that reference somewhere before about a certain somebody in Metal Gear. They also were part of Zone of Enders. Man, I feel like it's familiar.
Kind of wake this guy up a little bit.
Don't worry, no harm was done to this guy. He's just shooting blank rounds. But for the guards, they're... I don't know. They're legit rounds, maybe?
Yeah, they're rubber bullets. We ain't killing nobody. Except for when those barrels blow up. Well, I'm not killing them either.
Oh, the game doesn't see it that way. That's what's important.
The bullet that hit the barrel is what killed him, not the guy that pulled the trigger. It's kind of funny because the sensitivity on my mouse is, I forgot to set it up for this. So it's like really, really sensitive right now. So like I'm trying to have, adjust to that a little bit.
Yeah, since he's playing this on PC, you do have the option of, you know, controller, mouse, and keyboard, or in this case, he's mixing in both. I prefer controller, just given, you know, what I'm used to, but it still makes this a tough mission to do, and he's making these shots look really easy.
Dude, I shot that guy
this is really hard
behind
to do.
the...
Oh, wait, did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
man, through the railing. Through the railing on the top of those oil containers or whatever. That's sick. That's ridiculous.
I gotta give my hats off to you, dude. Your shots are just incredible.
We gotta get you on keyboard and mouse, man, when you come back.
Alright, so our mystery guest crashed into a wall, and we gotta rescue him, so... Again, this is like one of those other areas like before, where you have to take out the guards in order for Morpho to advance, and wow, that was a really nice shot there. It's like some shots you can pre-aim, and if you're lucky enough, you can get it like right as they spawn in.
Wow, I don't know what's going on with this mouse. All right, there we go. That was a little something.
Yeah, I mean, even when, you know, the aiming is on point, it's hard to hit those barrels, especially when behind that forklift. So what he's gonna do here is, like, he's just pre-aiming to where guards are gonna spawn in. They spawn in pretty consistently, unlike, you know, the rest of the run where there's, you know, RNG you gotta worry about. But for here, it's mainly just, you know, go here, go there, take out this guard, take out that guard.
Well, as you can see, we get a brand new pattern here as well. Today must be opposite day.
Man, just keeping things interesting.
I hear it. Let's do it. All right, so this guy's actually pretty scary how close he is. Oh, they both are. No! I had to eat that grenade. I had to eat that grenade. Hopefully I don't die because of this. Did you see that, Joe? Wow.
Yeah, I was about to say that was gonna kill the guard if you didn't do that.
Yeah, so what happened, guys, was I had to eat that grenade because it would have killed the other guy that was with me.
This is see the dramatic using of the
yeah, because I meant to do that before I picked him up because I forget. I was thinking that you could get on the chopper before that, but you can't. Wow. Diving on that grenade, man. How optimal was that? Jeez.
That actually, you know what? I gotta say, that was probably the most, like, you know, clutch improvised play I've ever seen in a run. I don't know if I would have thought to do that. It's like, wait, what have I done? I gotta stop this.
So when it comes to these games, man, they're really realistic. So like, if you're like the closest to, oh man, got him. If you're like the closest to it, then most likely you're going to take all the splash damage.
All right, so we got our mystery guest, and the last obstacle in this run is to take out this enemy helicopter, which the trick with this is you're trying to avoid hitting in the middle where there's another guard. So what he's doing is he's aiming at the tail of the helicopter, which is enough to damage it without having the rocket splash damage kill the guard, and he's gonna wait for this enemy chopper to, or the guard to blow up this tower, which is gonna give him the right timing so that he fires one final shot, and then it's gonna crash into this like little tower there so that it blows up sooner, and then he gets a faster exit pattern.
Time to see if we don't have any deaths. Hoping not.
I mean, you know, you yourself almost had a death if I had to if I had to say anything. You know, with that grenade's clutch.
It's gonna make that diving on that grenade pointless if I have a kill here. And it's not gonna be good.
But I guess the thing that's on my mind is, you know, who was this guy that we saved? I mean, you almost risked your life for them, literally.
Took a grenade for you. Who are you?
And they look really familiar.
Snake. What? That voice. Huh? Glasses, huh?
Hold the phone.
Oh, that's who it is. I couldn't tell.
The voice of God himself.
That was perfect.
It was perfect. Not even close, but thank you so much. Kojima-san.
Yep, Hideo once again putting himself in the game.
Woo,
as,
no
he
kills.
loves to do.
The dive on the grenade was worth it. No kills.
Okay,
Sheesh.
so if you have time for donations or announcements, this is a good time. That was a long one.
Absolutely
was.
excellent. Truly heroic diving in for that grenade. What we have here is we actually have a $40 donation from Skeleton22. There's no comment. Those $40 have been put into the Neo Any Percent category change to all main missions. I just want to take a quick opportunity to say that this incentive is very close to being met. We are currently at 815 out of 1,000. If you guys want to see the one of the upcoming runs, Neo Any Percent switch to all main missions. Keep the donations coming. It's for a great cause and for a great run. Now let's go back and see how OneCoolMan is gonna deal with the rest of this run, huh?
All right,
Hopefully
you guys
good.
get smashed. Yeah, these guys get smashed in instead of make it happen. So this is Intel acquisition. We're tasked with for the mission. You're supposed to find this agent in the base dressed as a Marine, but we're not going to do that because the mission doesn't care which cassette tape of intel you acquire. You can either get it from the agent, which is further in, and it takes too long. What he's going to do is go for this fake tape. And then first off, what he did is he called Morpho in to give him a head start. And just like the main mission, he's throwing a flare to get that guard's attention so he doesn't see him, holds him up. Next, he's going to ricochet against that wall to get a guard to panic and stop moving forward so he will not be spotted climbing this ladder, while getting another one to get on the radio saying that they heard a gunshot. Next, he's going to throw a smoke against this wall, which is going to smog up a camera trained on the desk with the fake cassette tape, and doing another ricochet round to distract a guard below him, so it will keep him occupied long enough for his exit. So
Something's going on here. Did I do a bad call?
Morpho may be in the middle instead of where you are, but I think this will...
This is weird.
Yeah, I've had this.
What is going on with this game?
I think
my God.
Morpho kind of got lost. He didn't see where the flare was planted, so he's like, wait, do I go here? Do I go there? But
I hit a checkpoint though. Like I've never seen this. So you've actually seen this before? This is crazy.
yeah, I don't know what it is, but sometimes when you throw the flares, they're supposed to assign or redirect you to the closest LZ from where it's thrown, and sometimes it just doesn't do it, or it gets caught in a crevice and it just doesn't acknowledge that it's been thrown. So what he was trying to do was do the Jeep smoke glitch, where you throw the smoke in the Jeep and drive with it, which is the same tactic that you see in Phantom Pain speedruns.
Okay.
It's just, it confuses the guards, you know, I guess programming behavior, where they just see the Jeep, you know, in a smog of smoke. They just don't see you driving in it unless you drive close enough for them to look directly at you, but from a distance it covers you well enough to escape. But because Morpho was not where he should have been, the guards' attention were not focused on Morpho, since Morpho was called in to act as a decoy, not to escape.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was still a good backup, because again, I mean, we were talking earlier, and you know, missions that get me worried are not only like the very first two, but that one itself, just because of like how chaotic it could get at the, you know, change of the wind.
Yeah, this one right here is probably the last real big run killer that can happen.
But
even
it's
though
also
every
been
one of
changed
them's been a
lot.
run killer so far.
All right, so what he's gonna do here is he's gonna call Morpho in again. He's giving him a head start, calling him to the eastern side of the Omega base. So he's gonna blow up 3 out of the 4 anti-air turrets. 1 using the rocket launcher, and 2 using the assault rifle with a grenade launcher attachment, which again are made possible through New Game Plus. Next, he's gonna be carefully going through this right side here, which is gonna get him a head start of this tank that's spawning in once you destroy 3 of the turrets. He's gonna plant 3 C4 down, which is the minimum required to blow up this tank coming up. And he's just going to be concentrating here, since sometimes the guards' movement patterns here could be
Very
random.
weird.
Yeah, there's certain patterns that are recognizable, but what you get is, you know, it's kind of like a luck at the
Dude,
draw.
at this
It
point,
looks
I don't
like-
trust this game, period. Like, what is it doing tonight? Like,
it's just
I-
being what it does best, man. But
I kid
So-
you guys not. Like, how long we've been running this category? Because we both pushed each other to this point.
it's probably been a year. I mean, just
It's been
under
a year. Out of the year that I've been running this category, I've never had such a run as this. And it's hilarious.
So I guess maybe explain, like, what just happened to the tank, like, since you just looked like you walked away and detonated it.
Yeah. So basically, I just planted the C4. The 3 C4 that you see me plant was, and when I looked at the map, we know where the C4 is on the map, so we just use that as like an indication of when to go ahead and blow it up. That way we don't have to wait and fight the tank. We can just go ahead and go all the way as close to the chopper that we can before even like taking out the tank.
But yeah, so nicely done. And I guess once again, since this next mission's gonna be very quick, so I'm gonna try to do my best to keep up with this. This is the shortest.
I'll
out
give
of
you a
the
head
7
start this time.
missions.
You go ahead.
Okay,
But
so
we have this little thing where I'm going to try to race him, see if I can get through the mission before he can describe it, like what's going on. So let's see.
all
go
right,
ahead.
so here we go. So this is Deja Vu, which is the first of 2 extra ops, which are DLC basically, but the game just includes both now, of Deja Vu and Jammy Vu. So guest star is going to be Gray Fox, which is a skin you can unlock playing this on hard and acing the quiz at the end. So he picked up the Aragon pistol first, fires 1 ricochet round to get a guard to react and look away, and he's going to fire a second one here, which is going to get another group of guards, including the ones manning the spotlight towers overlooking this smoke grenade pickup, which he's going to get here.
Weird.
You're meant to recreate 1 out of 6 possible cutscenes, which are just basically references to the original Metal Gear Solid 1. Unfortunately, because he went a little bit past the grenade, he got caught, but he did get a checkpoint picking it up, so he was still able to escape. But yeah, I was just staring at that spotlight. I was like, okay,
Man,
what are they
it's
doing?
just-
The spotlights are scary. So again, he's got the smokes. You just need to recreate 1 out of 6.
Oh man, everything.
And then what he's going to do here is he's going to crawl into the vent and then do what
I
we call a
tried.
vent glitch. And he's just...
Jeez.
Okay, no vent glitch today, but it's alright. It just saves you a few seconds of crawling. I think the only way I made that work, Cool Man, was just because of the checkpoint, because you were going to beat me. But...
Yeah, that for sure. Like that was kind of weird. Because I went to grab the grenade, and when I let go of my analog stick, I guess maybe nerves, I was pushing so hard on the analog stick, it rubber band. So
Okay.
when it flicked back, it moved me out of the way. So that's why he did that turnaround when I was picking up the smokes.
Alright, so I guess this is the last mission, but I guess before I get into it, if there's any other quick donations, this is a good time.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Joe. So yes, we do have a few donations coming through. One from Grace36 has donated $25. No comment. Grace, thank you so much for that incredible donation. And we have Mac the Knife 26 with a donation of $5. And I would just like to remind you all that we are raising money for Alzheimerfonden, the Swedish national fundraising organization focusing on Alzheimer's disease and other dementia-related diseases. Thank you so much for the donations so far. Keep them coming. Incredible run right here being demonstrated. I'm going to bring it back to you guys now.
All right,
Thank
so...
you. I just wanted to say real quick that this is for a really, really good cause, because my grandmother passed away from Alzheimer's. So it's kind of neat that I get to run like this game for this specific charity. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
definitely,
I also
thank
had
you. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I also had my grandmother from 2 years ago that had Alzheimer's, along with a list of other issues. So this is definitely a great charity cause to donate to.
It's a nasty thing, man. But we're here for a good cause.
But yeah, so Gray Fox needs a break, so Raiden, out of revenge, is just taking over, because after all, it wouldn't be Metal Gear without some kind of, weird uniqueness. So it's like, oh wait, whenever Raiden's here, but hey, we're just along for the ride. So, we're meant to take out a group of guards, which are mixed in with snatchers, which are these, like, I don't know, like aliens or something that took over real guards, but they're mixed in with other real guards, and he's using the sniper rifle to injure, but not kill the real ones, which will also kill the real snatchers.
No! Didn't make it through the door.
Okay, I
First
was
cycle.
wondering what happened. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know. We kind of poke fun at, oh yeah, can we make it through the door before it shuts? And I never make it, and he sometimes just like exceeds my expectations on like how he gets through the doors, and even just like him spamming the trigger here, it's like, I mean, sometimes I feel like you're just flexing when you're spamming that when I'm watching your runs. Wait a minute, that logo looks familiar.
I didn't even mean to do that. This game is just all over the place, man.
Alright, so he took out the snatchers, and this goes into phase 2, which is taking out a guard rush of snatchers, and the C4 that he planted just before that is to take out a pair of snatchers that spawn after it takes out the first group, which is made used through this vantage point on this sniper tower here. Next, he's going to fire 2 shots into this helicopter. It takes 3, but he's not going to go for a third one because this next group of snatchers comes in right away. And as long as you aim at the base of the door, it's enough for the splash damage to kill the group of guards. And next, he's going to go for this over-the-building rocket shot, which he did get. You just aim at the tail for it to strike the chopper, and it crashes sooner. All right,
There it is.
nicely done,
Time will
Coolman.
be coming up as soon as the results screen is shown at the end of this mission. But I want to go ahead and take the time and say, sorry guys for going over estimate, but that's the way Ground Zeroes is. That's the way she is. I mean, it's either going to go one way or another. That's why I said it at the beginning. It's going to be a train wreck, or it's going to be really, really good. And unfortunately, we got that. But hopefully, I demonstrated what this game is about. And it definitely gave you everything it had tonight. I did, and the game itself. But insane, man.
All right, so time's going to be coming up, and let's see if I can do this again. I did this during the test stream, but it's going to be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Got it!
I'm gonna miss having a guy like you around.
All right, nicely done, dude. Yeah, a little overestimate, but I mean, I
How
can
much?
appreciate this. It was 34.
34?
But, yeah, it was like 34,
Okay.
17.
In
I
all
don't know if
honesty,
they
it
put-
felt a lot worse than that. But
Yeah,
34
it's
is
a
not
hard
bad.
run, but I
yeah,
guess
it really is.
you know, like Coolman, it's you know, I ran this category last year. We've been racing each other over the past year, improving upon it, as well as another Japanese speedrunner by the name of Wakiyaku, who also contributed some optimizations. But Coolman currently holds the record. I'm right behind him. I do intend to try to, you know, compete again. But I guess just thank you, ESA, for having us, and it's a pleasure to do commentary for you, Coolman. And I guess just shout outs to the Metal Gear Speedrunners community. Since we're going to have a lot of good runs represented in ESA this time around, and there's going to be a great race coming up of Metal Gear Solid 2 with D-Limes 13 versus Jaguar King, who previously ran Peace Walker not too long ago. But if you love Metal Gear speedruns and you want to check out our community, be sure to check out our community wiki of MetalGearSpeedrunners.com, the MGSR Discord, and be sure to follow this legend, OneCoolManXOF. I know the game maybe not so was not so kind today, but the guy.
I think my name might be underneath me. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, it is. But yeah, be sure to follow him if you love what he does, and if you liked my commentary, you can also follow me on my Twitch. But yeah, that's all I had to say, and I guess Coolman, if you had anything to shout out before they boot us out.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to say thank you for being here and taking time out of your day to do this. And thank you, ESA, for holding this charity marathon for Alzheimer's. And thank you for taking the time to have me on this marathon. And just thank everybody for watching. And I hope to see you all again soon.
Absolutely, and I want to thank you both as well for such an amazing showcase. That was high octane from start to finish. We actually just had 2 donations just come in for you guys, and we have $40 here from Squaggly, who says, "Howdy, Coolman, the RNG King." And we have Squirtsy as well with $25, who just says, OCM, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. So all very excited to see this run. Thank you so much for an amazing showcase. Don't go anywhere, for we have Metal Gear Solid, what was it? Sorry, Metal Gear Solid 2, was it, Joe?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have that coming up now. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have a quick intermission. Thank you both again. Thank you.